Hello everyone, you have reached MTGNostalgia, the YouTube channel where I open retro magic boosters for your amusement. Today we have a booster of Mirage here. Remember kids, also I have this booster of alliances here. When this channel reaches 20 subscribers, I'm gonna open this one. Now on to Mirage. Mirage came out in 95, I think. And it was the second standalone set after Ice Age, so Mirage was also sold in starter decks. The most valuable cards right now are Lion's Eye Diamond and Phyrexian Dreadnought, and those are the two rares. And in the uncommon spots you can find three tutors. There's a cycle of 3 tutors, which are also quite popular. I was playing when Mirage came out. Actually, I stopped playing when Mirage came out, so I bought a few cards back then, and then I gradually faded out. I don't know why. I didn't like the set. Maybe when Mirage came out, the expansion started coming out on a much more regular basis than before. And I don't know if I had the feeling that there were just too many cards coming out or so, but I just lost interest in the game back then. But now we're back, and we're gonna open this one. First on to the backstory. On Dominaria lies the lush continent of Jamura, a land filled with peoples and creatures that thrive in the rich tropical climate. The majestic civilizations within boast magical traditions dating back countless centuries. Beneath the burning sun, what power can you draw from the potent forces of Mirage? You can play Mirage by itself or as a standard expansion for Magic the Gathering. Okay. I don't know if... Oh! Okay. That's an uncommon, so we know that we have seen that. That's quite cool. There should be 3 uncommons and 1 rare here. We're gonna go along with the commons now. Reality Ripple. There was a shift in Magic art back then. I think it started in Alliances, where we got more photorealistic art. You can see that. Very cool art, Reality Ripple. Ray of Command. There was a reprint from Ice Age. And you can see the Ice Age one, the Ray of Command, was mostly black and white and gray. And you can hear the colors, they are really bright. It goes along with the theme of the set. It was a jungle with lots and lots of colors. With Ray of Command you can gain control of a creature for 1 turn. Wall of Corpses. Can destroy creatures that it blocks. Disempower is a variation on Disenchant. I think that was one of the cards which got me disinterested in the set, because I thought that it was just weaker than a regular Disenchant. Disenchant destroyed an artifact or enchantment, this just put it on top of a library. Yeah, but of course you can use it to save one of your powerful artifacts if your opponent tries to destroy it. Granger Guildmage, 3 colors. Was a lot about allied colors, I think, although there were no gold cards in the common slot. Armor Guildmage. These are 2 cards from the same cycle. Matenda Lion. Nowadays this is really weak because it was 2/1 for 1 mana, and at the time that was it had to have a drawback, because for 1 mana you usually got a 1/1 creature, not a 2/1. Teferi's Curse. Phasing was one of the new abilities in Mirage. It meant that the creature, if it had phasing, at the beginning of your upkeep, if it was in play, it would phase out, and if it was phased out, all the cards would fade in. Yeah. A Kundu Griffin, flying first strike, 2/2. Yeah, okay. At least it doesn't have banding. I think there was no banding in Mirage. I think they stopped that after Alliances. Dark Ritual, cool. Dazzling Beauty. You can block a creature and it's a slow trip. Okay. Oh, now to the uncommons. Worldly Tutor is one of the tutors. There is Enlightened Tutor for white, which searches for enchantments. This one searches for creatures, and there's a blue one which searches for, I think, instants or sorceries. Cool. Crystal Golem, 4 mana, 3/3. At end of your turn, Crystal Golem phases out. That's actually quite cool because it cannot block in your opponent's turn, but it cannot also be hit. And at the beginning of your next turn, it will phase in again. So that's actually quite cool. Barb Foliage. Enchantment, whenever a creature attacks you, it loses flanking until the end of turn. Whenever a creature without flying attacks you, Barbed Foliage deals 1 damage to it. Here that's a defensive enchantment. Flanking was the second ability that was introduced in Mirage. It said that when you attack with a creature that has flanking and it gets blocked by a creature without flanking, the opponent's creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. And somehow people think that it was too complicated. I don't know. Now on to the rare. What will we get? Oh, Final Fortune. I actually already have that one from back then. It's a 2 mana instant. Take another turn after this one. And you lose the game at the end of that turn. Yeah, so it's a last-ditch effort. Okay, cool. So, that's it. That was our Mirage booster. If you like this, remember to like, share and subscribe, and see you next time.